Huh? Yo, 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 it's Kimberly, the Gulf Coast Baller, the Panhandle Pro from Pensacola, Florida, and it's another episode of Balla Ball World. And today, we got a doozy, we got a good one for you, man. All of my people in the cold and surrounding areas that was at the Inglewood and the place, after dark, all that stuff, y'all gonna know about this right here. In the orbit, in the atmosphere today, we got the legendary Southern Playas. What's going on, fellas?
What's happening?
What's happening?
Y'all
What's
go around the
happening?
table, go around and introduce yourself individually, man, for the people.
All right, here's your boy Tizo the Wild One, aka Mr. Now, later, Mr. aka Half a Century.
Hey, yo, what's up? This your boy BJ Bowman. Y'all know what it is. And you can't see him, can't hear him, but we got the boy Cantrell Lopez on here.
Oh yeah, man, we holding it down for Cantrell, so the whole group is in the building. Cantrell he handling some business on Mars right now, so we holding it down for him. So for the people that's been under a rock or may not know, this is the group responsible for the classic hit Dickey Ride. Dickey Ride. Man, listen here, man. Listen here, man. In Pensacola, Florida, we had a place called the Inglewood. We had a place called the Place After Dark, and so many other places that as teens, I'm talking about this is as teens, I'm talking about under 16, where we could go party and listen to this music. Now, of course, this song still gets played today in any bass set, any club want to jam, but I'm saying this goes back to like my roots being a jit. We were sweating, dancing, routining to this song, man. So I just want to start out by saluting y'all for your contribution to the club, to bass music, to all that. I just want to thank y'all just out the gate. Appreciate y'all. Well, I've sweated a many nights and evenings to this song, and still do. Still do, man. So, hey, man, for the people that don't know, man, let's just start from the beginning, man. Where y'all from? How y'all meet, man? Let me know. I want to know.
Man, well, we out of Augusta, Georgia, you know, and actually that's where we met at. You know, I was DJing for 12 gauge, made that song Let Me Ride That Donkey
Oh,
Donkey.
Donkey Butt. Shout out to 12 Gauge.
Yeah. So I was DJing for him, and we started out touring and everything, and I knew of Troy and Cantrell because I know Cantrell used to dance for this group called 430 Boys, and Troy used to dance and all type of stuff. So and plus we all interacted with 12 gauge, but after a few years, me and 12 gauge, we parted ways, and then these guys approached me not long after, and they were like, "Yo, let's form this group, man. Come be our DJ, our producer, because that's all I was doing was DJing and producing. I wasn't even rapping,
Okay.
Yeah. And then once I got with these guys, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna take y'all way back. I had the old school drum machine, the 909 drum machine, you know, and that's what I was working with. And that's what I made the track Dickey Ride off of. But Troy, you can tell me your story, man.
Oh yeah. We all, like you said, we all interacted with 12 gauge. I was the hype man at one point. Then Cantrell and I got together, uh, and we did a song called Deal. And then so we said, hey man, we need a DJ, and we got with BJ, and BJ said, yeah. He started doing the tracks. He was the beat maker, the producer, and whatnot. And that's how it came about, man. And we've been doing party songs ever since, man. It's just the brotherly love that we have for each other, and the intense that we have when we do this music. We put it all into that. We just don't rap. We entertain.
Yeah,
We like to bring that party to the party.
exactly.
Oh, okay. So we can't breeze past it. So BJ, you made the beat.
Yeah, yeah, I did the
You
track
still make you
Dickey
still
Ride.
make beats,
Oh yeah, I still make beats.
man. Let
I
me
just
get one, man. Let me get one.
Yeah, I made the track to the remix of Dickey Ride.
Yeah, he
You
did the
know.
Okay,
track to
yeah,
that.
was checking that out. We gonna get into that. I was checking that out like about an hour ago. And another
Yeah,
thing, I noticed all of you all said y'all were dancers. See, that's what a lot of the rest of the country they had to realize. We dance in the South, man. We like to have fun. We like to party.
yeah,
Please do not
for
get
sure.
none of that twisted. Don't get none of that
Right.
twisted. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Because from Florida to Georgia, even to
Oh yeah.
Louisiana, New Orleans, we'll dance and then do something
Yep.
else. But we ain't here
Yep.
for that. We ain't here for that.
Right.
Okay, so let's talk about so how did Dickey Ride, was that one of your first songs y'all did? How did
But
y'all, okay, once y'all form, all right, y'all are Southern players. Once y'all
Right.
formed the group, then what happens?
we
Yeah.
all right after we formed the group, we came up with the song Dickey Ride. And at first, BJ didn't like it.
No,
At
I
first, he
didn't.
didn't like it. A lot of the folks didn't like it, but Cantrell and myself, and with our other member, he's not with us.
The
Red
Red
Dog,
Dog.
yeah,
Okay.
Red Dog. Shouts out to him too. We us three, we got together and we started doing it. And BJ, he really didn't like it, man. So we went to the studio, we did it, and it was so crazy, man. When we came out the studio,
Hmm.
it was like maybe about 5 in the morning or something like that. We
Yeah.
see like we was in the car on the road, and it just started snowing. And
Yeah.
Cantrell said, "Man, that's the hit. That's a hit."
That's a sign.
And
That's a hit.
yeah, yeah,
Snowing where? Snowing
in,
where?
in
In Atlanta.
Augusta,
Well, no, we did the first one in Augusta.
yeah. Then the other
Yeah.
one was in Atlanta.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So
They
no,
were
so
like,
this the first song y'all did?
yeah, Dickey Ride was the first song that we did as the Southern Players.
Wow.
You know. But see, Troy and them had already had a song called "The Dip," and what we did was we went and redid the Dip. We went and recorded that down in Tampa.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
with
So
Nasty. You remember my Cadillac?
yeah,
Got that.
Bass, bass,
Okay.
bass.
Bass.
Yeah,
Okay. Shout out. See,
yeah,
this
yeah.
is what I'm talking.
Him
This is
and
what I'm here for.
yeah, him and BJ got together on that track, man, and they fattened up, and we
yeah,
just went in there. That's when BJ really started rapping.
Now,
yeah. Because
y'all song "The Dip" is not to be confused with "Freak Nasty." The Dip.
yeah,
No,
not that one.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's for the
yeah,
fan. That's for the people watching. Okay. Okay. Okay.
yeah. See, what
So.
we did was we took the, remember the old school song "Dip It Baby, Dip It Right."
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we took that concept of the music that we took the whole arrangement and we made it into a bass song.
right.
Yeah, so that was another hit that we did, but we never really pushed that one because when we Dick Ride was so big at that time that's what the label was really focused on right at that moment, just pushing that single.
So there's a consistent trend in hip hop, really music in general, but
Hmm.
the song that you don't like, that be the one. Like
Right.
even like, you know what I'm saying? Even I know like the songs I put my all into, people be like,
Hmm.
and then the song you make in 5 minutes that you just was messing, oh that's the one. Be like, man, I don't care nothing about this song, man. But
Right, right.
as art, it ain't about us, it's about the fans. So all right, so what year is this?
Oh man, this was 96, 97.
Okay, and what label did y'all sign to?
We eventually signed with Critique Records.
Mm-hmm.
And then
How, how how did that come about? Like signing, getting your first deal, if this was the first deal.
yeah, that was actually the first deal. I mean, as far as a label that had some major artists signed to them. Um, it felt good at the time. We signed with them. We just knew that we were on our way, and just to be able to be brought into the label and to this big luncheon that they had for us, and being introduced to all the music execs, and to be put on this pedestal like you guys are our first priority. I mean, it was big excitement.
Okay,
Right.
all right. So go ahead.
Oh no, I was just agreeing with
Okay,
BJ.
All right, so I got some questions. I want to know again, as a fan myself, and for the viewers listening, and then you let me know anything you don't want to divulge. You can say that. So, how was that first deal? Because we all know how first deals go in the industry. Like you said, you thought y'all had made it. Like,
Yeah.
was the deal good? Or was it something that y'all could live with, or like how did it go?
Well, here's the
Well,
thing, you
we
know.
it was in that era with like TLC and everybody else. Basic same thing went down with them, went down with us.
Mm,
Right. And see, here's the deal. You know, being pretty much new artists to the game and not knowing the game
mm-hmm,
like we do now, of course, it was things that we didn't know. And signing the deal, not realizing that there are different clauses and things that they put in deals that can hurt you as far as your royalties and your publishing. So of course it was exciting to us, but we were
mm-hmm.
young. We didn't know the game like we do now. So but yeah, it was a learning experience.
Oh, what's y'all relationship with that as far as it's on now? Do y'all have it streaming as far as your ownership? How did y'all navigate the transition from hard physicals to the streaming? Because I know a lot of artists that don't have their music streaming is simply because they're like, hey, we don't understand this yet. And before we done got screwed once. So before we get screwed again, we rather not distribute it and figure this out before we do it. Where y'all at with it in like today's society, music wise?
Yeah, and right now we own our own music. We own our masters. Um, and that's how we were able to really go back and re-record Dickey Ride, do the remix, because statute of
Mm-hmm.
limitations on your music runs out after so many years. And
Yep.
we were yep, so we were able to take this song, remake it, and now we own our masters to it. Cantrell has a streaming company, and
Okay.
yeah, so we're
What's
getting
it
into
called? Let's talk about that. What's the streaming company?
what's and see, I think it's Cantrell Music, but he would have to be the one on here to tell you he can't get on.
Okay. Okay.
But he does have his own. He started diving more into that and getting into the business side of that and start sharing that information with us. So we all are learning about that from that perspective.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what
I
we're at, more on the business
a
side
lot.
of this.
Okay. A lot of people are just now learning. I've been blessed to be around some people. Okay, Cantrell says Cantrell Music. Cool. I've been blessed to
Hmm.
be around some people in the industry. So I'm aware of the whole re-recording thing, but a lot of people are just now becoming aware of that. I think Taylor Swift went through this. Ashanti talked about it,
Yep.
things of that nature. So I was watching Young Jock on Vlad recently, and I had this idea. What if artists remade their old songs and like
Hmm.
remixed them today? Like, what if Young Jock made it "It's Going Down" remix and put like Lil Baby and Ti and 2 Chainz on? You know what I'm saying? Like, and like
Right.
revamp. You know what I'm saying? Because people do the remastering of albums, but what if you just remix the old song and stuff like that? So, and y'all re-recorded Dickey Ride and made it like 2022 version, kind of like for those purposes.
Right.
Exactly. Exactly. That's the tip that we on now because we have so many songs that we actually recorded and didn't put out that were hits. And we always
Mm,
said we were before our time. Now everybody knows about Dickey Ride. That was our number one hit. People know about Dirty South Bass Track. We have LA Snow and Kid Money featured on that. And then we
Rest
got the
in
song
peace,
that we
kid.
rest in peace,
yeah.
Kid Money.
And then we got I Want a Ball. That was our single that was on the LaFace Bass compilation album. So people know about those. And then we did a song with Chris Cross DJ Nabs. And
DJ Nab, shout out to Nabs.
yeah, so he was featured on that one that's called A Party. And we didn't put that out. And then he did a track for us called Player Haters, and we never put that out. So we're going back now with all the songs that we knew were hits then that we didn't put out. That we before our time, we're gonna remake those and we're gonna hit people in the face with them.
Okay. Now I noticed you said it was around 97 when y'all were doing
Mm-hmm.
this. So this is the golden era, what we call the golden era of music, the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
96, 97, you're talking about height of Pac, and Pac got killed, and Biggie and the same thing. It's like Outkast, Lauryn Hill, Fugees, all this is out.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all, and then we're still partying because the bass music, the club never leaves. Tell me
Right.
about and that's Freaknik. That's Freaknik time. Did y'all go to
Freaknik.
Freaknik?
Oh yeah. In the
Man,
thick of it.
let me hear a Freaknik
Dude.
story, man. Let me hear a Freaknik story. Run
Ah,
Man.
it, run it. I know y'all might be
Man.
married and stuff now. It's cool, no disrespect. Let me hear a Freaknik story. If one you can tell.
Uh, I, yeah, I could tell this. I think we was somewhere on Memorial Drive. Um, during that time, that was before they shut it down and only had you go certain areas. But when it was wide open, we were on Memorial Drive, and I think every red light we got to, people would jump out the car and just start dancing. And there was some chicks that jumped out in front of us, and they were just, I mean, they were getting down, and we jumped out dancing, and the passenger door was open, and the car ran into it and bent it back, and it just blew out. It just messed up our whole night at Freaknik. I can't get into the X-rated stories though.
I already know it's all good, man. We say that
oh
for the
yeah,
books and the documentary. They got to pay for that.
yeah, and
Yeah.
also a moment that I remember real good, man. We had went over to DJ Hurricane house,
Oh yeah.
and Beastie Boys was there. Uh, God bless the dead, Jam Master Jay. That's my
Hmm.
first time really hanging out with Jay, and he was coming out with a beer called My Adidas. It's called JMJ My Adidas. He had just
A
signed a
beer?
deal with Anheuser Busch. Yes,
Wow.
it was a malt liquor, and he introduced it. He was like, "T, drink one of these with me." And man, I'll tell you something, bro. It'll put you on your butt. It'll put
Um,
you on your butt.
I think that's my first time hearing about a Jam Master Jay beer. How was again? Rest in peace, and Jam Master Jay, a hip hop legend. How was interacting with him, man? You got any Jay stories, or how was it just meeting him, or just being around him? Because I know everybody wanted to be Run DMC.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, actually, we all hung with Run DMC and Jam Master Jay because of some of the people we were affiliated with,
Okay.
and but Jay hanging out with Jay, man, Jay was a real cool dude, you know.
Yeah.
From my point,
Yeah.
uh,
He was. DJ Hurricane was. I think TJ he was what
for the
DMC's
Beastie
cousin.
Boys, yeah, and he was
Yeah.
DJ for the Beastie Boys, yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Let's back up a little bit. How did y'all get? How did y'all land your deal? How y'all got the deal?
Well, we got to give credit to the people that we were dealing with, because they knew a lot of people, and of course
Yeah.
Dickey Ride was so hot, especially because see, let's back it up. When we first dropped Dickey Ride, mainstream radio wouldn't play it, okay?
Okay.
Because
Right.
Wow.
back then Dickey, they were like, no, we're not putting that on radio. So of course we had to hit underground college radio stations, um, and it was burning up so much that mainstream had to accept it because people were requesting it. And then we actually went back and tried to do another version of it called Dinky Ride, just for radio, Dinkey, but that wasn't working. People wanted Dicky, you know. And so when mainstream finally started playing it, we had different labels that were looking at us, but because of the people that we rolled with, they had a special relationship with Critique Records because they had already had another artist that had signed with them, and they were
Right.
able to they were able to get us on the same label through that relationship.
Right.
Uh,
And
uh,
also, I like to give shouts out. We got to give shouts out to the first DJs that ever played our song on the radio, which was
Hmm.
Mojo and rest
Fred
in peace
Nice.
and Fred Nice. Yeah, they were the first two DJs to play it,
where
and
they
then
was
once
out
they
of?
played it, what was Mojo?
Augusta.
Yeah, he was
Augusta.
out of. Yeah, he moved to. Yeah, right. And after them two played it, Next thing you know, they couldn't help but play it. Like BJ
Right.
said, they couldn't help but grab a hold of and take it and ride.
Okay, okay. Here's a off the wall question, but kind of logical. Uh, y'all ain't never tried to holler at, or Dickies ain't never hollered at y'all to close?
Nah, we thought about that too, but nobody ever hollered at us, and we never even pursued that because that when you see the Dickey Ride and how Dickies was so hot and everybody was wearing Dickies, you could actually associate those things together. But no,
Right.
Man,
that would have definitely been a great collaboration.
y'all should do that, man. This 2020, it's something, man. Y'all should go to Dickie IG page or something and find one of their videos, their little commercials, and throw y'all song behind it and repost it and tag them, man.
Aha!
Hey, J. Roll, y'all can have that one, man. That's free. That's free. Y'all can
Aha!
have that one.
We already ahead of you. We
Okay,
didn't do we didn't
yeah.
we didn't do it in the past, but we're already ahead of you.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Do something like that, man, because it's funny because I hear the song and it's actually, man, Dickey Ride is so big in the clubs and means so much to the club culture and just the South in general. Like we even got, man, it's memes out here about the
Yeah,
song. Check it out if y'all can see that.
yeah.
It's, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
all
It's,
right.
I just see,
I've never seen that one, but
see
that's
me.
dope.
Yeah, I've seen memes out here, you know what I'm saying, with Dicky Ride on it and stuff.
I mean, I
So,
even seen the video of the Minions singing Dickie Ride.
right, you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
it's good you all re-recorded it and and own your stuff because all those opportunities that are available now, you'll be able to touch them firsthand and they can talk to y'all. Um,
Exactly.
so with Dicky being it's a club, it's smash, it's dance, and that's what we do. We party. Tell me
Right.
what were the shows like? Where was your first show? Where was the cities you were in? Your favorite cities to go to? The places you remember the most? A big tour with a bunch of artists you was on. What that road gang life was like?
Man, I can't even remember what our first show was. We did so many. Um,
Right.
I mean, we toured all up and down the southeast. I mean, out west as far as Houston, Dallas. I think
Yeah.
the most memorable show for me that I think was the best that I liked was the show that we did at Pac Jam down in Miami when we
Miami.
pulled up and yeah, and Luke
Cantrell
had
say Alabama is home to y'all. I got him in the chat. He live.
Oh yeah.
Alabama
Yeah.
home to y'all.
Hey,
yeah we
Alabama show
yeah
is lot. We stayed in
You
Alabama.
say y'all went to the Pat Jam? Y'all went to the Pat
yes,
Jam down south?
Yeah.
Who
and you know how
was it? Was
Pac
it
Jam
just
was.
was it like did they just bring y'all or was it other people on the show?
Um, I think it was somebody else on the show. I think Verb was there.
Okay.
Um,
Shout out to Verb, man. I used to play that Verb freestyle on that Two Line album so
yeah,
much, man. Shout out to Verb.
yeah, I think he was there, and it was somebody else. But you know how Pac Jam was. If you didn't bring it, you get booed.
Oh
They
yeah.
didn't play that. And so when we pulled up, Luke had this big Winnebago sitting out front, and none but chicks came out of it. And I don't know about everybody else, but I was in heaven, you know. But I I remember when we hit the stage, it was so packed, and everybody was looking like who these cats are. You know what I'm saying? But when we dropped that Dicky Ride, the whole place was rocking.
You know,
Nice.
I always tell people who got these big songs, it's a blessing to be able to do something at a point in your life and you can
Hmm.
eat off of it for the rest of your life. Everybody don't have that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Whether
Exactly.
you got one song, two songs, 22 songs, 102 songs, or
Mm.
it even mute or beats, art, just creative in general. If you have something that you created from your mind and did it, and then you can get paid off for the rest of your life, that's a beautiful thing.
And
Cantrell
see,
says, "Who remember? I want to be down."
Oh yeah. Yeah. Down in Miami. Hey, I love it, man. Oh man, that was. I enjoyed that night, bro. that oh yeah, down in Miami.
Man,
You remember that one, D?
man, yeah,
he,
I
he,
remember.
he like, nah, I don't remember. He like, nah,
Yeah,
I don't remember
I
Hey,
that
remember.
huh?
I'm telling you, man. I mean, I can't get into it, but
one.
man, but I'm telling you, being on that road game is something serious, because when you love what you do and you
Yeah,
out here, like Tizo said earlier, we love to entertain. We don't just get on stage. We got a hot song, but when you have that passion for what you do, it shows in your performance. You get on the stage, you entertain the people, you into your music, you making sure
my
the
most.
people are enjoying themselves.
Y'all touring now?
Yeah, we about to. We
Yeah,
got a couple
man.
dates. I know Prince Raheem has reached out to us. Freak
Shout out to
Nasty
Raheem.
wanted, yeah, and Freak Nasty wanted us to do some stuff with him. And I think we talked to Thrill about a few dates as well.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out to Thrill. Man,
Yeah.
it's a blessing. Like working with 69 and then being out in this culture. This is me. And again,
Hmm.
everybody from my city know like this is as far as my era when we came up. You know what I'm saying? I'm an '80s baby. So when we came
Right.
up, like this was us. Our youth of partying was the base era. We grew up and became teenagers. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? So like
Yep.
this is all what we love. And to be
Right.
able to
Right.
be out here and work with them and meet everybody else on the road and work with everybody and talk with y'all, like, it's a dream. This is a dream come true to me. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
that's what's
I be
up.
chilling now. We all older, but I really be. But when the showtime come, oh man, it's party time, man. Y'all ever been to Pensacola?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
Been
yeah,
all
man.
up and down.
When the last time y'all came to Pensacola?
Oh, it was a while back. I don't know if
yeah.
you guys remember, but we did a this was really way back because we did an MTV special out there,
Okay,
and
I did an MTV special in Pensacola, Florida.
yep, and it was I forgot the little spot. They had a little spot right off the beach, and it was no, it was us. I think 12 gauge was there, and it was somebody else. But I mean, I remember a lot of that stuff. But we had so many shows
Hmm.
that you have to really think because you can get it mixed up. But I remember that specifically because I remember gotta be careful who's gonna be watching this. But I remember the little party that we had back at the hotel.
Okay.
Put it like that.
Hey,
Yeah.
if you,
Hey,
hey,
my most memorable show was I think it was in Colombia. Uh, something
Cantrell
happened.
cracking up, man.
Yeah, you should remember
Huh?
that. Talking about something happened. You should remember that.
And
I mean,
hey,
just
mine
say
was
it.
in Colombia, I think it was. And next thing you know, everybody started calling me Baby Lou.
So I can explain a little better. Tizo had this Hawaiian chick that was there. She was on stage dancing, and while we were performing, he was supposed to be doing his part. And when we didn't hear him doing his verse, we looked over. He got the mic like this, looking down, because Shorty was on stage giving him head. Yeah, and
Oh
and the,
man.
and the
Yeah.
whole club was packed, and there was number of chicks up front, and they wanted to jump on old girl. So security
Oh
had to
yeah.
rush her up out of there.
Oh yeah.
She came to party with purpose, huh? PWP. She was
Yeah,
partying with purpose.
he's giving her a Dickey Ride, all right.
She and she got him there
Cantrell say
later on.
the wild.
The wild
So
one.
Tizo, you the wild one. Cantrell say you the wild one. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That'll be I, sir.
It kind of looked like that too. If I was gonna judge books by their covers, it kind of looked like
That's him.
that.
Him downstairs. That's him. See.
Oh man, all right, let's do this, and I'm gonna be able to take Cantrells through the text. Um, give me give me your top five club songs, dance songs for the club. Dance, bass, booty, whatever you that all that framed in one. Give me your top 5. Um, However you want to take it. Whether it's your personal 5 favorites or it's the 5 if you drop as a DJ is gonna get the party going. However you want to roll it out. Whenever whoever ready.
All right, Juvenile, back that thing up. Splack Pack, Scrub the Ground. I got to put us in there. Dickey Ride.
Okay.
Let's see. And see, I'm straight booty shake. So of course, Tootsie Roll, 6ix9ine Boys.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh, Luke, let me see you pop it, daddy. Take that doodle brown.
Hey man, that's a tough 5, though, boy.
Hey,
Hey,
That's a
yeah.
that's,
Hey,
that's a
mine.
tough
I
5.
think I think mine would be my dog JT Money. Shake what your mama gave you.
mm-hmm.
Uh, you gotta have some splack in there. Uh, who else? Yeah, we in there. D said, we in there.
Man.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah. Uh, oh yeah, I gotta get my boy theirs too. I gotta get Snow and Creole theirs too. Daisy Dukes.
You want to okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, and what no. Let's see, yeah, and Luke. Anything Luke did, it would be my 5.
And see everything you all name, like if it's in the bass set, all that got to get played if you want your
Mm-hmm.
bass set to just completely jam. See,
Oh yeah.
to this day, it always has been and always will be. The bass set in
Mm-hmm.
the club is going to be the livest, the most energetic, all of
Mm-hmm.
that. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you go R&B and you play "It's Going Down" to Keisha Cole Love and the
Mm-hmm.
women are singing to the top of their lungs. That'd be great. And then I don't care
Yep.
if you drop that trap junk and all the thugs is rapping and throwing money and popping bottles, and then that'd be great. But listen here,
Yeah.
even shout out to the Island Massive. Even when you drop the Jamaican set,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's going down. But listen here, man. When the bass set come on,
It's totally different.
That's different world,
It's
baby.
totally different.
that's
Yo,
like
you.
it's like audio ecstasy, bro. It's like drugs, bro. When the bass set come on, that's gonna be the most jammingest, the most livest. That's gonna be the best party experience you can get. All the girls gonna be dancing, and fellas, if you're not lame, you're dancing too.
Yep.
Like,
They all
Right.
the ladies go all the ladies going to turn into strippers. All the niggas going to turn into dance routiners. They all going to break out, do their routine. Come on now.
and, and
Hey,
watch this. And on the low key, it's great exercise. You just got your cardio in.
It is on the
that,
real.
that's right. That's right.
You
That's
know,
right. And you losing weight because you're sweating and all that good stuff.
Come on,
there's
why you
never
think
been
they
a
got
time.
twerk aerobics and stuff, all that right
But
now.
yeah, man. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like nowadays you hear some of the young folks right now to this day, and I listen to them, and I feed off what they be talking about. A lot of these young cats, man, they tired of going to the club and all that, at fighting stuff, man. You want to go party. My nephews come home, they be like, oh, well, they play Dickey Ride in the club, man. It's like it's brand new out there. Everybody got up and started dancing.
And see, that's the thing. That's what we into. We like to make that feel good, get back to dancing type music. And I think we
Right.
did we performed at the last award show where we got a American Entertainment Award. Somebody in the crowd was recording, and you can hear him screaming when we dropped Dickey Ride. They was like, "That's what I'm talking about," because a lot of people want to get back to dancing, to having a good time, and you know, so
See, people stopped wanting to dance. It's just certain people. Certain people is we out that core always stayed there, and
hmm
it's definitely coming back. It's and we ain't gonna go too deep, but with so much going on in the world, like people just want to feel good and party. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Either cope with it through medical play ways, or through the
Mhm.
music, bro. And you
Yeah,
don't want to hear depressed music or overly aggressive music. Be some party or some feel good, man. And people
yep,
always want to feel good, man.
yep,
Dance, man. We came to dance and look at the
yep.
women. What y'all talking about,
Man, I'm trying to tell you, I'm not trying to look at
Women.
no hard heads. I'm trying to look at some women.
Cause I remember
So,
back in the day, back in the day when you went to the club, you single and whatnot. You went to find you a female or a male. You know what I'm saying? Well, ain't nobody go no club. Nowadays they go to club 8, 10 dudes deep looking for a fight. We won't worry about all that, man. We want to go have a good time, go home and relax.
and
Right.
they was dressed alike.
Yep. I'm telling you, busting the routines.
And they was
Uh-huh.
dressed alike, man. So for the man, for the fans out there and the people and that want to know. So since Dickey Ride and all that, what y'all been doing as a group from then to now? Let the people know what you've been doing. A lot of people think that some of these groups, when you don't hear from them, is boom. But a lot of people actually, oh man, was doing this. I've been in the real estate, or my uncle owned a barbecue spot, and we got 6 of them. Like what I'm saying. What
Right.
y'all boys been up to?
But shoot, all of us really what we did, we did our solo things. We were still the Southern Players, but we had
Hmm.
branched out. Everybody was taking the hand, trying the hand, and doing solo stuff. You know, it just got to a point where people kept coming to us and say, "Hey, man, when y'all coming back? When y'all going to bring some more music out as a group? We hear y'all doing y'all solo things. We see what you're doing there. You branched out. You're working with other artists, but we need the Southern Players back." So, we tried a few times, but between our schedules and we couldn't bring it all together at that time. It didn't work. But then it got to this point where we said, you know what? It's time. It's time. And like I said earlier, the statute of limitations had went out, and Cantrell came and Tizo came, and we said, let's do this. So we put everything down, and we said we're gonna focus our solo careers. It is what it is, but let's focus strictly on this. Because if we don't, we're gonna always get distracted. We're always gonna be over here when we should be right here. So when we finally said that and came together, boom, the product was we're gonna ride again. That's the result.
Okay, and Cantrell said he had opened a store in Atlanta.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, man. People be moving around, moving and shaking. I think Tizo just probably caught a bad signal or something. I know he'll be back in. But so yeah, so y'all when did you do re-record? So we got the this is gonna be y'all current song that y'all got out. Tell me about the new music.
Yeah, this is the current one. This is the remix, the Dickey Ride. We're gonna ride again. Remix the Dickey Ride. Went back in April. We dropped it in April. We recorded in April. No, we recorded it March. Dropped it in April. This is the new single. We got the video out. The video is on YouTube, so you can go check it out. Video is hot. Shout out to my man J
Okay,
Paul that shot the video. But this is the new single.
okay. And so y'all just knew y'all just had to go ahead and like let's go and cook this one up one more time and go and get back out here and connect with the people because that's what's going on right now, man. It's the base
Right.
area is all it's all 90s parties and freakniks. They throwing freakniks everywhere.
Yeah. And see, here's the thing. What makes it so exciting is the fact that we know Dickey Ride is a classic. The original Dickey Ride is a classic,
Right.
right? But to be able to go in the studio and re-record it, redo a remix, and to me make it hotter than the first one, and come back with soon to be, in my opinion, another platinum hit is so exciting because when you hear it, I've totally forgotten or purposely blocked out the other Dickey Ride because this one here,
Hmm.
I just can't get enough of it. So
Okay.
it's exciting. Yeah, it's exciting, man.
Oh yeah, man. You gotta and let them know where it's at. Y'all know you said the video on YouTube is streaming everywhere. I'm sure.
Yep.
Um, what's your Instagram? Let everybody know your socials and everything.
All right. So the new single we're gonna ride again is on all music platforms. You can get it anywhere. And you just call your radio station, and request it. If they say they ain't got it, tell them go get it. All right. You can follow me on Instagram as BJ_Bowman1. You can follow us on Instagram as the_Southern_Playas. Also on Facebook, you can follow me at BJ Bowman, BOWMAN. Cantrell on Facebook is Cantrell Lopez. I think on Instagram, I don't know if he's typing it, but I think it's Cantrell Lopez on everything.
Yeah, he say the YouTube channel is the one and only Southern Playas.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the YouTube
And I
channel.
think
Y'all go find that and subscribe to them boys' channel.
go tune in, check out that video. That video is hot, I'm telling you. And then get ready because we following that up with Booty Shorts. So we coming back with a second single called Booty Shorts, featuring Head from Splat Pack and LA Snow from Deuce.
Okay, is that out already?
Not yet. It was coming.
Okay. I thought I might have. Y'all got a graphic for that yet?
Yeah. We
Okay.
put something out.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I thought I'd have seen that come across a timeline or something. Cantrell says his IG is Cantrell_Lopez. So that's CANTRELLE_Lopez. Yeah, man. I hope to bump into y'all out on the road, man. We gotta get y'all back to Pensacola, to do something, man.
Hey, let's get it. I mean, we performed with 6ix9ine back in the days, but hey, let's get it. It's a long overdue.
Oh yeah. We'll chop up. I'll carry him off that, man. Anything else you want to say to the fans out there? Anybody watching?
Yeah, to everybody that's watching, all our fans, family, friends, yo, we appreciate you guys. All the DJs that's been playing our music over the years, yo, we appreciate you. Shout out to all y'all. Everybody that's been supporting us, still support us. Yo, go check out the new song. Go check out We Gonna Ride Again by the one and only Southern Playas. Everywhere you can download, stream music, it's available. Go check out the video. Subscribe to our YouTube page, the one and only Southern Playas. All right, we gonna ride again.
Okay. Warming up on Power 96.7 and Valdosta.
Oh yeah.
That's
I think
let's see, look like
94.4 FM Valdosta. Shout out to them.
that's dope. Do you this is gonna be kind of a moot question. How you feel about radio now in today's time? You still think radio is necessary?
Yeah, I think any platform to where your music is played and people can listen to it, whether it's radio, whether it's online, internet radio. I think all of it is necessary and needed. With the different tape, all the red tape that you got to go through with some radio stations, I'm not a big fan of that, but it is what it is. But yeah, I think radio is still much needed.
Yeah, man, radio ain't gonna never go nowhere, man. At the end of the day, and I'm in Florida. When them hurricanes come, man, sometime that's gonna be your best friend right there. Hey,
Right.
Teasy, shout out your socials, your Instagram, and everything for the people.
You can reach me on Instagram at Johnson Tizo Troy. On Facebook, it's Troy Johnson.
Okay. And again, man, and we had Kent putting in that work on Mars. He been on the live chat the whole time. Again, shout out
That's what's up.
to Valdosta. And the YouTube channel is the one and only Southern Playas, Playas.
YAS. Hey, gotta send a shout out to Black Boy, DJ Black Boy, and Street Sweeper, Deanna Freeman. Gotta send a shout out to our team.
Okay, I think Deanna was she came to one of the shows in Picola a couple years ago, pre-pandemic. Yeah, shout out to her. Yeah, and the
Yeah.
DJ Black, he reached out to me. Shout out to him, man. I really appreciate it. Allowing me to get to chop it up with y'all boys, man, and build a little bit. Cause again, bro, Dickey Ride, man, you just don't know. Like this, like me, I got a homeboy, man. Shout out to Gert. Like we talk, like this song, we got like our own running joke with this song. We'll sing y'all song and it like randomly throughout the week, just anytime. Like anything. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, come
That's
on,
what's
man.
up.
That like, yeah, we got to get y'all to the crib for one of these Freakniks or one of these little festivals outside. And I appreciate Cantrell. I
For sure.
appreciate you.
Yeah,
So
appreciate you, bro.
yeah,
Thanks for having us.
man. Oh man, it's love. I know I'm gonna be seeing y'all soon out there on the road. And it was another episode of Balla Ball World, and we are.